Good morning, Vietnam, or rather, good late afternoon, Toronto. I see Sheena Roberts in the house, Aiden, Pine Soul, Josephine, Gillian, or Jillian. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but thanks for tuning in, guys. Today is Tuesday, March 26th. It's about 3:26 p.m. and 8 degrees Celsius. I like to walk us here, Whitby Dude. So I came downtown in hopes of capturing a rainfall video, as the forecast said it would rain at noon today, and then that didn't come, and that kept getting pushed back. And I have plans this evening, so I came downtown anyways, umbrella in hand, hoping to be able to capture something, and I ended up just making a video after grabbing a quick lunch. And I still have a little bit of time to spare, so why not do a live stream? I was thinking of getting that monthly members video in there that I still have to make for channel members and Patreon supporters, but let's do a live stream. Devin Sullivan, Luke, Michael, Lily, Sal Smith, Marge, Jeanette is here, Picard, Harjot. Thanks for tuning in. And there I am. So we are currently standing at Armory Street and University Avenue, and I just went by some kind of film crew at Bay and Dundas. They were filming a scene. I actually captured that in part of an upcoming video. So I think we'll head over there and see if they're still recording. If not, it gives us something to do and a place to wander anyways. And that's a view south down University Avenue. Normally when I live stream, I go a little earlier than this or a little later to sort of catch the after work crowd, but we're doing it smack in the middle of the day today because, well, why not? Reeboks Pro is here. Luke Evans asking any word on Jeff. Yeah, I have spoken to him, but all I'll say is he seems to be doing pretty good right now. But I'll let him make a formal announcement on his channel or his IG feed. That's a look south towards the financial district. I think we'll go for maybe an hour and a half today or so. I'll try to stream till about 5, then I got to get my ass in gear. I'm walking up the middle of University Avenue. And just to the north of here is where I started recording a video that'll go up on the channel soon. I'm actually thinking maybe tomorrow morning I'll go live instead of posting a video. That was my plan all along. So do make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. You want to be notified when I go live tomorrow. It might be a bit earlier. It might be like 9:30, 10. But this is north up University. We'll pop over on Dundas, see if we can catch that production being filmed. Peter Stock is here. Reeboks Pro is also downtown. So my content's going to be a little downtown centric over the next few days. But I will be getting out of the core later on this week. This monument was dedicated by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on September 29th, 1984. This is kind of the only big grand avenue we have in Toronto. Yeah, let's head along Dundas, and we'll see if they're still filming. It was right in front of the atrium on Bay. an overcast and slightly chilly day. It is 8 degrees, but it feels a bit cooler than that. I'm also going to look into whether or not I'll be able to live stream the solar eclipse. So if you're not in a part of the world where you can see that, I'm going to see if I can set that up. That might even be something I can do from the balcony of my apartment. Eva is here. Jelly Bean. Regine, Cindy. Thanks so much for tuning in. And it was Jelly Bean who I think notified me that this cocky spicy fried chicken is no longer there. Which is a bit confusing because the sign on the door says they're open. Come in, we're open. We're gonna investigate. No. There's a guy up there working. They are not open. I think what they're doing is they're putting in like a board game cafe there. I didn't want to walk into a construction site or point the camera at a guy just doing his job in a private space. Greetings, Devin. Japer said, greetings from sunny Trinidad, they say. Well, it's certainly not sunny here. Didn't we try to go to Cocky Spicy Fried Chicken, Jeanette, when we were here? I seem to remember, I know we ate along this stretch. And there's a look to the south. I think I frightened that pigeon. Greetings, Mary W. Brian Yu says, beautiful day, about to rain soon. It's been saying it's about to rain all day. This is not the live streaming setup I want to use when it rains, so if it does start raining quite a bit, we'll have to say bye-bye stream. But last I checked, it said no rain until 6. Gayubi, here's where I ate on Saturday night, although I ate at the Gayubi up on Bloor Street. And just 9 minutes in, we're already over 230 viewers. Thank you. I'm still debating if I'm gonna bother live streaming the Easter Sunday parade in the beaches. We'll see if the film crew is still set up. Jelly Bean says, where guys trick you into cooking dinner. At Gayubi, yeah, but they wait on you hand and foot. Whatever you need, they bring it to you right away. They're super friendly. I would say they work harder than your typical wait staff. It's certainly tip-worthy. Reeboks Pro, $5. Hey everyone, remember to finger the like button. Well, that is one way to say it, but thank you, Reeboks Pro, for the $5. Yes, remember to finger the like button. Let's see. Very odd choice of words. And it looks like the filming has shut down. They were recording that right in front of the atrium on Bay. Pat J can tell the doc you had a nice long walk today. Do you have the Fitbit stats to back that up? What if your doctor calls bullshit? Joey can't believe that in the winter it was warmer in January and February. It was -4 and now it's cold like -20 in the south of Manitoba. Greetings, 21st century visits. Maybe we'll head over to the east side. I don't know Neville 6000, but I'm sure when I post that video, someone will let me know down in the comments what it was. So we're going to swing through everyone's favorite square. Then maybe we'll go up Church or Jarvis. I was here earlier. I recorded Dundas Street in the opposite direction. There was a obnoxiously loud preacher when I was here about half an hour ago. Jellybean asking if I want a coffee. I actually just had a coffee right before the stream. I appreciate it. If you're still around, maybe towards the end of the stream. But I've already had 2 coffees. Jellybean says stop. Marge says hello to anyone I missed. It sounds like that preacher is gone. Why am I stopping? When was the last time I went to Regent Park, asked Colin. I walked through Regent Park in a video yesterday, actually. I think Jellybean was thinking of that Starbucks we just walked past. Did you already order it? Just let me know if you did. We can go back and get it. But if you didn't, we'll just keep moving. Yeah, I've already had 2 coffees today. I had one while waiting to start recording today. Someone's honking up a storm. Honk, honk. Oh, of course. No, you didn't order? Okay. We are in the center of the universe. Have I ever done any videos around Kipling Station? I did one last month, actually. I think it was in the brief time that I was in between Thailand trips. Biolumin, March 1 to April 1st, daily, noon to 10 p.m. Let's go opening day Thursday. Check out the new renovations. Maybe that was it, Andy. Apparently you can spin these things. they change colors. I imagine this is much better at night. Well, they've got a map of the event. Stephanie Gray says hi from New York City. The Illuminate map. So we are here by Illumin, Digital Drapes, just south of here. Shooter Street, you were here? No, I wasn't. Spectrum, don't assume where I am. You dumb map. Galaxy S24 series. Yes, throw your iPhones in the trash and pick up an S24. This message not sponsored by anyone, just common sense. All right, so let's get moving. We'll take Dundas maybe over to Church or Jarvis. We'll see what people are wanting to check out. Lisa is here. Hi. Hola. Thanks for tuning in to, I guess, an impromptu Tuesday afternoon stream. I had no plans on streaming today. I just had my plans for some rain videos foiled. I was hoping to capture a pretty good rainfall. I just had a new umbrella arrive in, I was going to say in the mail, but it was Amazon who sent it. Boom is keeping his iPhone. All right. I guess you're a bit of a sadist. That's TMU campus just up there, and that is an asshole who should not have a driver's license. Good job, Volvo driver. We are entering the realm of Ken Continuum. There's the Imperial Pub. I really like Dundas Street up until about Jarvis. And I don't really care for it so much. Captain Vape. Apparently this entire block here is going to be redeveloped, which means sadly losing the library at the Imperial Pub, Mayday Burger, that Burrito Boys. Ken is a regular there. This is a very noisy spot. There's a lot of condos going up and a lot of construction. But you often hear helicopters coming and going from St. Mike's Hospital. The helipad is just south of here, off in that direction. Brett Mallon is here. Good afternoon. Channel member Brett. According to Nightbot, weather for Toronto conditions are rain, shower with a temperature of 47 F8 Celsius. The wind is blowing from the east-northeast at 14 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 60%. That's nice. It's been very dry in my apartment lately. It's been down to 20%. Thank you, Nightbot, for that weather report. All right, maybe we'll keep moving to Jarvis Street. Don't say that, the ceiling leak fairy will hear me and do horrible things. So we're on the east side of downtown. Again, if you're just joining, I am thinking of skipping a video tomorrow and going with another live stream in the AM. Do make sure you have the bell clicked on if you want to be notified when I go live. I might always sleep in and decide against it as well. You never know. Tony says hello from Liverpool, United Kingdom. And Sanjay in Kingston, our long-serving moderators here. There's been a lot of news about physicians lately. It's starting to come to light how seemingly underpaid they are. How more and more of them aren't actually doing family medicine because it's more lucrative and less stress to work in other avenues. Vivian just got a notice that I'm going live. It should be going out right away. This was one I decided to do at the last second. Honk honk. Well, thanks for joining us, Vivian. "23 minutes late, but I'll let your excuse slide." We're at Jarvis Street. We're going to go north here. For a little bit. I think this street corner has changed as much as any in the city of Toronto over the past decade. There's now 3 tall towers that are all pretty new on 3 of the 4 corners. Hoosja says, "Hi everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone is well. You're packing up for a trip to Mexico." Clayton is here. Greetings, Clayton. Victor says, "I should come to Nairobi." I should. Anyone willing to purchase me a direct business class ticket can see their wishes come true as to where I'll go. I think that's a reasonable policy. With a minimal amount of connections. There's everyone's favorite former department store office, which looks very much like an old school government building. Johnny's African Adventure. So we are heading up Jarvis, Nathan Wall, welcome to Silver Tier. Nathan Wall, thank you so much for joining the ranks of Silver Tier on the YouTube channel membership platform. I should have, I guess, what you could call my monthly newsletter up in a few days. We are running out of time. It's almost the end of March. I'll also have to get that members video up, but thanks for joining, Nathan. I'll be updating the credits within a few days. So if you're looking for your name to appear at the end of my regular videos and you've recently joined, I'll be updating that pretty soon. Or it says Johnny the Flight Runner. Yahia the transit guy. Hey folks, 15 months. Hope all is well. Johnny Yahia, good to see you the other day. Thank you for 15 months of membership. There's the Ontario Court of Justice. We're just going to kind of wander the east side of downtown a bit here. There's a Rabba kombucha, $3.99. Pedestrians, please use the other sidewalk. I think what 100% of the people will do is do what I'm doing. You know what? There's a little walkway here. I'm all for taking little nooks and crannies I haven't yet done in the city. Jeanette has heard Rabba is expensive. It is quite expensive for what it is. But you know what also is expensive? Loblaws and most supermarket chains. A lot of staples of a relatively healthy diet, like chicken breasts, ground beef, and produce have become outrageously expensive. I don't even know what low-income folks are supposed to eat anymore. Heck, you go to McDonald's and it's like 20 bucks for a combo. We're very much in TMU territory. This would be Jarvis Street coming up. Devin says deli meat is cheaper than raw meat here. Yeah, but too much cured meat cannot be good for you. As we head north up Mutual Street, should I stick on Mutual Street? Michael K says Oasis Aqua Lounge. Should we head up there? What's going on at Oasis Aqua Lounge on a Tuesday afternoon? Is it even open? There was no crossing there and a lot of traffic, so I just kind of started walking this way. Lisa says mutual is interesting. All right, we can head up there. There's a really cool Thai restaurant there, Somtin Jinda. 18 feet, espresso bar. And the Chung, that must be Korean, Cheong. It's tempting to read that as Cheong, but for some reason, short vowel U in Korean, when they put it in English, they use EO, and it makes an sound. It is really weird that they do that, and they Englishsize their words. I found that quite confusing when I first moved to Korea. All right, back up Mutual Street. I mentioned helicopters earlier, and I can hear one overhead. This is McGill Street here. Oh, Oasis Aqua Lounge is just up ahead. But we'll circle back. Let's take McGill. Let's see if we can get to Yonge Street here. And maybe I'll head up to Carlton and over to Church. Save Ontario's farms, forests, and wetlands. There's a Kinton Ramen. It's usually quite busy. So we'll cross Church here. Yeah, maybe I won't bother making my way back towards Oasis. I'll wait for a break in traffic. This guy on a bicycle. Credence will be here on April 5th. This mural has been here for a very long time. There's an old style yellow Metro Police car. Apparently, I think that's a reference to back when the police used to round people up. And word has it that they would drive them, members of the LGBTQ community, and drive them down to Cherry Beach and beat them up and then just leave them there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what that's a reference to. Crack me open, leave me in a pool of my... All right. Oh, here's some homes that have been boarded up. already. We have 416 viewers. Matching the local area code. Oh, now it's 421. This building doesn't quite match the neighboring homes, does it? That is well over 100 years old. It's very interesting that that is there. McGill Street. I think I've only ever recorded this once or twice on the channel before. These are no doubt some very expensive homes. Mike Landry. Thank you, Mike Landry, for the $2 and the support. Good to hear from you, Mike. I remember back when you were posting some videos of the East Coast on your YouTube channel. Tea with Tams asks, what part are we in now? We are wandering the east side of downtown. Because why the heck not? Marge, $5 for some Dollarama goodies. Marge, thank you so much for the $5. I'll be definitely snacking on some goodies tonight, although I had like a croissant and a coffee for lunch and a bowl of cereal for breakfast, so I'll probably hold off on the junk food for a while. I think a poke bowl will make for a good meal. Something healthy. This is Sheared Street. There's an interesting character there, just standing there looking at me. So we'll pop out onto Yonge Street and then we'll head up to Carlton. So for those of you enjoying some of the lesser traveled side streets, that's about to come to an end for a bit. History of music on Yonge Street. The band is Levin and the Hawks, David Clayton Toms, Lonnie Johnson, Jay Douglas, Solomon Bay, Gatto, Rush. Rock music at Piccadilly Tube, Colonial Tavern, The Gasworks, and Maple Leaf Gardens. Dizzy Gillespie, Kim Mitchell. I knew some of those names. Most of them I didn't. Greetings, Cam. There is a tribute to music on Yonge Street. We'll be on Yonge Street for just a block or so up to College, and then when we get to, or rather Carlton, we'll make a right. Apparently I missed a super, holy shit, MT Native. I'm not real active in the chat, but watch often, thumbs up, $49.99. MT Native. Sorry, I think I was looking up at the mural when that came in, and thank you, mods, for letting me know. But holy cow, MT Native, thank you so much. Glad you are a regular viewer, and I definitely appreciate the support and the super chat. Holy cow, thank you, MT Native. And thank you everyone for pointing out It can be difficult to follow the chat, especially with over 400 of you. I do my best, but I can't always get to and respond to every single one. And what's piqued my curiosity over here on Granby Street is this car. This, I do not believe, is street legal. It would fall under the same category. Well, it's classified as an e-bike. That is a very generous category to put this in. It's still got plastic wrap on the seat, a charger in the back. That's a popular e-bike brand that you see around here. I wonder if that's like one of their corporate owned vehicles or if someone just bought it. I also wonder what the police would do if they see you driving that thing. They generally look the other way on e-scooters because really they're no different than your typical e-bike. So I'm glad they look the other way on that, but that thing, that is really skirting the law, I would think. More music legends. Ronnie Hawkins, Glenn Gould, the famous pianist, Diane Brooks, Jackie Shane, Muddy Waters, Shirley Matthews, B.B. King, Gordon Lightfoot, Oscar Peterson. I've heard of over half of those names. Some legendary artists featured on this mural. B.B. King, I'm sure, is well known to a lot of American viewers. Gordon Lightfoot struck me as the biggest name off of that list. But thank you again, MT Native. And now they are starting to install elevator access to the northbound subway platform at College. That is one argument for just having a center platform versus side platforms. You only need one elevator to go down to the platform instead of two. I think we're going to see this stretch of Yonge Street be an under construction mess like this for quite a while. There's a currency shop. The Hills are on the move. Says good afternoon. Good afternoon. And we are about to make a right onto Carlton. Just kind of meandering around the east side of downtown. Yoink. Maybe it's garbage day. That is College Street. On the other side of Yonge, that's the intersection of Yonge and College. Box Pro is on Carlton. That makes two of us. Jelly Bean says this walk is super random. Hey, it's a Tuesday afternoon. Oh, we get a better view of that mural from here. If you're not going to go random on a live stream, when are you going to go random? Marge says, after Stumbles, you ran across a Lightfoot special showing his last performance at Massey Hall. He was also the one to reopen Massey Hall after several years of being closed, conveniently timed with the pandemic. lot of businesses lost out on that whole ordeal big time, but Massey Hall was relatively unaffected because it had a planned closure that coincided almost perfectly with the pandemic. We're about to walk alongside Maple Leaf Gardens. And the hockey rink has been elevated there. They raised it up and put a supermarket underneath it. There's a Holiday Inn. That was at least a common stop for visiting flight crew. I knew someone who was a flight attendant that would stay there for a day whenever they were in Toronto off of a long haul. Am I able to walk through the bridle path? I am, but that one will have to be saved for another day. Also, when I was on Bell, I did not have the best connection to live stream there. There's the Mattamy Athletic Center. Honk, honk, honk.
That is great.
Greetings, Billy T. And we are at Church Street.
I watch videos and stuff, and I always used to think because I used to always think.
Marie Palmer is here. Marie, you changed your profile picture. Good to see you, Marie Palmer. Honk, 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 honk. Honk if you love cookies. Just another look at the gardens. Muhammad Ali fought there. The Beatles played there. What is now the National Basketball Association held their first ever game there. It's a building steeped in history. Now its primary tenant is probably Canada's worst corporation. A shrine to sports is now a shrine to price gouging. You know you fucked up when people hate you more than they do Rogers and Bell. As we head north up Church Street on the east side. Kurt says Muhammad Ali fought the Beatles there. No, he fought Canadian George Chuvalo. And although Muhammad Ali won the fight on the scorecards, we all know who really won that fight. Muhammad Ali spent the night in the hospital licking his wounds while George Chuvalo actually went dancing with his wife. True story. So you tell me who won that fight. I think up until Lennox Lewis came along, he was the most prolific Canadian heavyweight boxer. Even then, Lennox Lewis, I think, was just as much using his British passport as his Canadian one. Yes, we passed by Wood Street, and now we're about to pass by Alexander Street. Alexander Wood being a somewhat controversial figure. And he was also a pioneer of the gay community way, way back then. And the city spent a bunch of money building a statue of him, as urged by the local community. And then a few years ago, cancel culture got him, and the statue was taken down without city approval. It's kind of funny how the times change. Chuck Diamond, member for 41 months, and a God tier member, which is the highest rank. Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Reeboks.
Oh, Reeboks Pro. Do you want to be on stream?
Sure.
All right. It is Reeboks
Hey,
Pro.
guys.
Nice to meet you.
The stream is so delayed. I literally missed you on Carleton.
It should be like 15, 20 seconds back.
I don't know.
You're more than that?
Maybe it's me.
It's a S24?
It's the S24, yeah.
I saw the flat screen. Good choice.
Yep. Yep. The iPhone is just...
Meh. I just use it because it's one-handable, but I don't.
That yes. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So what are you up to?
I was at Union Station, and then I got the YouTube notification. I was like, well, I'm going to get the steps in anyway. So here I am.
So it's
just
all
walking.
one together.
So we have been sniped by Reeboks Pro. Some people in the chat saying hi.
Yep.
Yogi is here. Hello, Yogi. And this, it shouldn't be that delayed. But the delay is built in. Like I can set it to no delay.
Yeah.
I set it to that because it maintains a more stable connection. It's like buffering.
Maybe it's because I'm on Bell.
No,
But I'm on 5G, so I don't know.
it should be.
It should be good.
I'm only about 10 seconds behind here.
That's weird. Well, now we can tell Henry that I met Johnny.
Oh, you've crashed his stream before?
Yep. And I walked with him around the Scarborough Bluffs the other day.
Oh, you're on that stream. I went live at that time, I think.
Yep. Right about when we ended.
And we are at Maitland Street. Greetings, Pine Sol. So the heart of the neighborhood is just up ahead, Church and Wellesley, where it gets its namesake from. Crispy says you can click stats for nerds and it'll tell you the latency. You can also check out the frame rate and you can see which codec YouTube used. They used to use a different codec for smaller YouTubers. So when I first started, I was wondering why some YouTubers had much better 4K picture quality than I did. Then at a certain point, it switched me over, I think, to VP9. And suddenly my video was looking just as good. Kurt says Reeboks Pro can pretend to be my security. We are almost at Church and Wellesley. I think we've passed Craig's Cookies. Have you been following Action Kid?
Action Kid? No.
He just did a live stream from Hanoi. Lisa says her latency is 24 seconds. Yeah, if I'm on my like e-bike or e-scooter and someone tries to stream me, they can have trouble because of that.
Yeah.
Because 24 seconds can be huge.
Yeah, it is. I literally probably missed it when I was in the bus sometime.
And there is a look to the west. Pine Sol came back from Colombia last month and highly recommend it. You can make a lot of great content. Yeah, that's kind of a popular spot to go to these days. But this is north, up the east side of Church. There's Dead Dog Records. There we go. Bloor Street, 0.6 kilometers away. Davenport is 1 kilometer away.
It's fine.
Where in the city do you live?
We're in the city. I'm around the Tobruk.
Oh, so you take line 2 out here, or?
Yeah, I'll be leaving Bloor, taking the subway home. But I got my daily steps in. I have 10 daily steps. So.
Do your 10K?
Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Richard says do a live stream from Malta and Sicily. Well, there's an idea. Again, I'm open to going anywhere if you send me a business class ticket. I highly doubt that'll ever happen. All right. This is Barbara Hall Park. Was anyone else streaming when you were there with Henry? Like Sapand was there, right?
Sapand did a video, which he posted after. But
Yeah, there's a
I saw Liam started streaming after.
AIDS Memorial. Yeah, Liam is off and out. I'm not a fan of streaming with the phone on the gimbal anymore.
Well, that one's much easier.
It's more discreet.
Which is exactly what you want.
And I think the quality is better. It's as soon as you put a phone on a gimbal, you have to balance it perfectly. And if you plug a battery pack into it, or
I mean, it's YouTube, so streaming isn't
well,
the time.
the 1080p 60, yeah, like if you have full bitrate, there's really not much difference in quality. But I find the phone, if it loses balance, you get a slight jitter or shake to it,
Yep.
and it's not as smooth. Whereas this thing, there's nothing to weigh it down. The downside is I can't hold an umbrella, so.
Well, you also don't want to just walk around with a giant gimbal setup with a phone. And some people don't like that.
Oh, I have learned that the hard way.
It is downtown.
I've learned that the hard way. Errolman says one Bloor will be finished in 10 years.
10 years.
I think it might be topped off later this year, actually. It is moving pretty quick, but we can't see it. Josephine says Liam did a 10-hour stream. Yeah, there's some very dedicated streamers in this city that do super long streams. For me, I could walk around 10 hours, no problem, but I don't think anyone would want to listen to me for 10 hours. I just try to give you my best for 90 minutes or so. I don't know how those guys do it.
I don't know how Henry did that 11-hour stream. I joined him for the last hour though.
It'll be like
So we've made it to Isabella Street, rather. And I think this might officially be as far north as the Church Wellesley Village goes. And that's a look west toward Junk Street. If you're wondering who this guy is next to me, that is Reeboks Pro. He's been in the chat a number of times. Lisa says she barely wants to listen to me now. Ha! Someone made a comment on one of my recent videos asking if I could be any more boring. It's like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. And I clicked the link to their channel and I was like, you're calling me boring. Pot calling the kettle black. 21st Century Visits is one day a 24-hour live stream. Maybe. I'd rather wait for there to be like a really good fundraising cause to do that. Miss Jane says I'm not boring. It's okay if you say I'm boring. But the thing is, when I see a show on Netflix I don't like, I don't write them a letter telling them I didn't like their show. I'm going to watch something else instead. And we are at Charles Street East. So you can continue on Church Street north of Bloor and it'll actually veer northwest and turn into Davenport Road. But I think we're going to go deliver this gentleman to Bloor Young Station, where the platform renovations are starting to get underway. Jellybean says trip to Thailand fundraiser. Yes, send me your Aeroplan points. Have you ever been to Thailand?
No, not to Thailand. I've been there through your streams of videos.
Well, Jellybean saying I should have a fundraiser, MR fundraiser to buy out Rogers Communications. How much are you donating? I don't think we'd be able to do that, unfortunately. If I did that, the very first thing I would do is rename the Rogers Center the Skydome officially. Of course, Skydome is its name. I'd make it official as we get to Hayden Street. Tuesday special Zenny pasta for $16.99. And this is the north end of downtown, Bloor Street East. Comment says Johnny walks so many steps, a dog would be complaining. I don't think so. There's some people that walk as part of their job that would easily take more steps than what I do. Yesterday, I recorded a video and still didn't crack 10,000. Head on that side of the street. And there is a look to the east along Bloor Street. Johnny has to go to Myanmar to become a freedom fighter. I don't think I'll be going to anywhere engaged in a civil war. What did you have before the S24?
The 15 Pro Max. I still have it. I just daily this one.
And you got the AirPods Pros?
Pro 2s, yeah.
That's my combo.
Mm-hmm.
They work well, but I don't like it if I have my iPhone on me, they auto connect to that no matter what. So I always have to put my iPhone into like airplane mode to get them
that's
to.
why I set mine to connect to the last device they were connected to. So they just connect to my Samsung now.
I should probably enable that. And we've got a parade of sirens. There's a fire truck. Jelly Bean. Member for 19 months. Iced coffee at 2 Bloor East, Hudson's Bay Center. LOL. Enjoy. Jelly Bean. Under the name Julie, I think I'll accept your very nice offer. Thank you, Jelly Bean. Well, it's time for coffee number 3 today. I have to hold it like this one. I guess I could use an umbrella and just hold it like this.
You could, but
Kind of annoying.
I don't know. It's kind of weird to always look down at the chat
Yeah.
and also walk.
Yeah, well, I like to. I just kind of glance down every once in a while, anyways. Jelly Bean says, I won't get diabetes. Is that your way of saying it's not infused with sugar? There you can see 1 Bloor West rising right next to, or across the street from 1 Bloor East. Evoke ASMR. Welcome to the stream, Evoke ASMR. And Jelly Bean, thank you for the Starbucks order in advance. This is my iced coffee order, LOL. So I'm about to go steal it. Yeah, the beast is rising. Hopefully it tops out this year. The original developer has been booted from the project. I gotta head into the Starbucks here. See if there's an iced coffee from Julie. She might be trolling me. Here, just want to come here for a sec. I might need help if they're playing music in there.
Hey, sorry, I just keep stuck.
Yeah, they are. All right, guys, I gotta keep the audio at a minimum. Can you just keep that here for a sec?
Sure.
I just want to keep it away from the...
Yeah. Hey guys, it's me now. That is
Hold that for a sec.
quite the setup.
Throw the mic back.
Yep.
But Julie, thank you so much, or rather a Jelly Bean, for the iced coffee. Cheers to you. She promised me I won't get diabetes. I don't know about that. That looks like...
It looks pretty diabetic.
Looks like diabetes in a cup to me, but thank you. Mark D asking who is with me. That is Reeboks Pro, who I think is going to dip down into the subway station.
This is where I leave.
All right, well, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks
Guys,
for...
get a quick selfie.
Yeah, sure.
Sick.
All right, cheers.
All right.
All right, nice to meet you.
Meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. We'll be in touch. Cheers.
Everyone.
Evoke ASMR, a little something for the coffee fund, Johnny. Evoke ASMR. Thank you so much for the little something for the coffee fund. I was told this would not give me diabetes. I may have been trolled on that one. There's a friendly guy. Ooh, I gotta adjust my camera here. This is Young Street. Yeah, what the heck? Maybe we'll wander over to Bay Street and then I'll head up to Rosedale Station. That might be a plan. Seems a little early just to go up there now. Vivian Johnson, permission not granted. She says, BRB, need a drink? I think I just felt a light raindrop. How did Starbucks know it was for me? I just said pickup order for Julie and they gave it to me. Just readjusting here. We're almost at 500 viewers. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to this Tuesday afternoon downtown random stream, which is kind of appropriate because the video I made before this was kind of a random downtown meander. This is really just a continuation of that video. Let's get back to work on this ginormous, this must have cost you like 20 bucks, Jelly Bean. This ginormous Starbucks. No. Well, I somehow, sorry guys for the camera going wild. I somehow just activated Apple Pay. So this is Bloor Street. And again, if you missed my announcement earlier, I am thinking of going live tomorrow morning instead of posting a video. So do hit the notification bell. Just want to be alerted as to when that stream pops up. We're here at Bay and Bloor, and what used to be a scramble crossing, but now it is no more. Hopefully that's something they toy with bringing it back. And this is the swanky Yorkville neighborhood.
And then I found one high-end machine.
JD missed the coffee. The coffee is right here. I will generally only accept a coffee super chat towards the end of a stream for obvious washroom break reasons. There's Cumberland Terrace, a dying shopping mall on the right. Buildings of 50, 66, and 69 stories planned there. I did a video that got a lot of views through there last year. It was one of my most viewed videos of the year. And it's worth noting we're now north of downtown. I think that pickup truck got honked at. Is that art? Is that something you would want to put up in your home? Lisa says can't develop that unless they develop 1240. 69 stories, nice. This is Yorkville Avenue and the Four Seasons. Very swanky hotel is just off to the right. And this is called D-Bar. If I'm not mistaken, the D stands for douche. Douchey, douchebags. I don't know, maybe it's cool. That just strikes me as the kind of crowd that would go there. No offense. Lisa says Rip to Flo's, the diner that used to just be to the west of here on Yorkville Avenue. Long-standing diner. I think they got booted. And last I heard, they hadn't found a place to relocate to. So it just might be time to close up shop for them. Lisa says, I was right. This is Schollard Street. One of the quietest streets in Yorkville, but it's still worth a walk. There's a lot of interesting buildings and architecture. In fact, let's go along Schollard Street. Why not? We'll take this over to Yonge. Oh, look at that. The service entrance to the Four Seasons, kind of disguised. Oh, I'm feeling some more raindrops. And Jellybean, you lied. I'm feeling the diabetes kick in from this cup of sugar you got me to drink. But I appreciate it. It's damn good. Lisa says I picked the wrong side of Schollard. Well, I picked the side that leads me to Rosedale Station. And I've streamed and made videos on the other side of Schollard countless times. Who'd have thought when this house was built over 100 years ago that it would make way for a 61-story high-rise at some point. The Noble Society, I think that's a barber shop. Yeah, it is. Right next to the Old English Grooming Club. Thought that might have been dog grooming when it was the people variety. All right, I'm going to try to polish off this coffee. Drinking as much of it as I can. It is kind of a giant coffee. Ooh. Jelly bean, don't kill me. But a wee little bit of it is not going to go drink. That was huge. Thank you so much for it. It was super refreshing and super delicious. Thank you, Jelly Bean. I legitimately am feeling full. As if I just ate a giant course of steak. Thank you, Jelly Bean. Jessica Linton says, hi, Johnny. Greetings, Jessica. Hey, Johnny, do you have any pets? No, but there may be some insects in my bathroom I have yet to squash. Some of them may or may not have names. Mike Dungy says, what's the plan today? The plan is to get my ass home, turn around and get to my plans. So we're just going to head up to Rosedale Station. Did Johnny go to the barber shop while on vacation? I should have. As my normal hairstylist was on vacation in Korea. So I didn't even get my usual person. They did a good job, but after seeing how cheap it was in Thailand to get a haircut, I should have just waited. Jelly Bean says I have to practice to consume that much coffee. There's a Canadian Tire. What's my favorite meal for a cloudy day? I think a bowl of beef noodle soup, Vietnamese style. Would be really good on a day like this. Seems like a soup kind of day. JD says, any update on Jeff? Yeah, he's doing well, but I'll let him make that announcement on his channel. But he does appreciate everyone who reached out. Tony says, been watching, or it's been great watching my stream. Thank you. It's been fun just kind of aimlessly wandering around. I think it is going to start raining. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, my plan was to come downtown and make a couple of rain videos. And the forecast kept changing. I had plans tonight, so I wasn't able to just go out later when it actually started raining. So I ended up just making kind of an impromptu video, and that's why we're live streaming. Greetings, FJT. So we are north of downtown, heading north up the west side of Yonge Street. We started around University and Dundas, just south of there. University and Armory to be specific. I kind of ping-ponged my way over and up through the east side of downtown. We ran into Reeboks Pro. I almost said Ebox Pro. There's a look south. Do I have my brolly? I do, but I only bring it out when I need to protect my recording equipment. But we're almost at Rosedale Station, so no need. Greetings, Devesh Patel.
Cette semaine, là, on est dit faire un petit changement de dernière minute. Moi, je rentre au cours, je leur dis, ouais, c'est bon, il nous reste demain pour réviser. Je dis, non, c'est demain qu'on passe maintenant.
Greetings, Fern McKee. There's Rosedale Station undergoing renovation. And Ramsden Park on the left. Hey, this couple has their brolly out, as the Brits would say. Greetings, Zach Thong. Go to Impact Kitchen. Well, we are actually going to Rosedale Station. And didn't I time this nicely? Pretty much at the 90-minute mark. We are here at Crescent Road and Young. And there's a look to the south. She was on like what looked like a Dutch style bike. I believe that person is skipping out on paying their fare. It's a very common thing. Let me get my Samsung Pay out here. Whoops. Pin. One sec, guys. Just gotta go in and tap in. We'll get on the next one. That person almost steamrolled me. I could go on this train, but we'll wait for the next one. Then we'll end the stream. It is 4:56. No, it doesn't, Cam. Vivian says, thanks, boss, for the walk. Next train in 3 minutes. As a 1 minute. Well, if that's the case, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank the mods for their great work. Thanks everyone who sent support and super chats. And all our channel members and Patreon supporters. I hope you enjoyed it. Did I take a pic of the coffee label so I can order it again? I did not, Jellybean. I should have. Thank you, Marie Palmer, Marge, Cam, Beauty Transparent, and everyone else. The train is rolling in. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I might go live tomorrow morning instead of a video. So stay tuned for that. As our train rolls in. Even if I try to record this, we'll lose connection very quickly anyways. There's almost no point.
Line 1, towards finish. Please stand clear of the doors.
Jellybean says yoink.
Next station is Summerhill. Summerhill Station.
My brother. He's a big. He's tall. He's tall. Yeah, he's like 180. Does he look like? I see it.